I just truly felt like a beautiful bride. Natalie Barnhard shares her experience about appearing on Say Yes to the Dress. Say Yes to the Dress Season 24, Episode 6, which aired on May 10, 2025, featured a special appearance from Western New York native Natalie Barnhard-Castrogiovanni. In the episode, Natalie visited the iconic Kleinfeld Bridal in New York City, where bridal consultant Randy Fenoli helped her find the perfect dress for her 2023 wedding. The visit initially took place in 2022, a year before her marriage to Steve Castrogiovanni. Natalie, who has been using a wheelchair since a severe spinal cord injury in 2004, hoped to celebrate her moment like any other bride. Speaking to WKBW in an article published on May 11, 2025, she shared her emotions about the experience and how it felt to participate in the TLC series. Natalie now runs Motion Project NY, a nonprofit rehab center for people with neurological injuries, and continues to inspire through her journey. She and Steve watched the episode with loved ones at a local bar in Depew, New York. Say Yes to the Dress star Natalie Barnhard-Castrogiovanni shared that following her spinal cord injury, she carried fears about whether she would ever have a typical wedding experience. But during her visit to Kleinfeld, those fears slowly faded as she was given the attention and respect any bride would receive. With Randy's guidance, she found a dress that made her feel seen and celebrated. Natalie reflected on how important it was to feel included. She credited the show and the Kleinfeld staff for making her feel completely embraced in the process. The moment wasn't just about choosing a dress, it symbolized reclaiming joy and hope after years of uncertainty. Her now husband Steve also expressed how proud he was. "It still chokes me up," he shared. Steve further added that she looked like royalty. In a clip from the May 10 episode of Say Yes to the Dress, Natalie was shown trying on a $5,200 Martina Liana luxe gown at Kleinfeld Bridal. While the dress received compliments from her family, Natalie shared her honest thoughts. "I like the dress," she said, "but I'm not really sure yet." Her sister Melissa appreciated how it flared in the front, but Natalie responded that she didn't want the dress to hide her chair. Randy Fenoli gently addressed her concerns, showing how the underlayers that created the volume could be removed. Still, Natalie chose not to go with the dress. Her mother expressed to producers that Natalie might have been trying to please everyone else. Say Yes to the Dress Season 23 Episode 6 Recap. Randy helps a paraplegic bride while another wants to marry herself. The latest episode of Say Yes to the Dress aired on May 10, 2025. The reality series is back with Season 23, which premiered on April 5, 2025, after a break of 2 years. TLC airs the show guided by Randy Fenoli and focuses on events at Kleinfeld Bridal in Manhattan. It showcases new brides as they search for their ideal wedding dresses. Among the cast members are Ronald Rothstein and Mara Urschel, who co-own Kleinfeld. Randy Fenoli used to work as the fashion director at Kleinfeld but is now working as an independent consultant. Meanwhile, Nicole Sacco is the former director of fittings and sales at Kleinfeld, and Dorothy Silver serves as the director of sales and merchandising. In the latest episode of Say Yes to the Dress Season 23, Randy Fenoli helps a paraplegic bride who is not embarrassed about being photographed in her chair. During the episode, another bride visits Kleinfeld. One of a kind bride Nicoletta arrives with crystals, sage, and a plan to marry herself. The Say Yes to the Dress Season 23 episode kicked off with Natalie Barnhard, a paraplegic bride who used a wheelchair to move around. As she desires to get married, she visited Kleinfeld with a few of her family members. The hopeful bride tried on a wedding dress as she was guided by Randy Fenoli himself. As Natalie saw herself in front of the mirror, the first thing she uttered was how much she liked it. The paraplegic bride still wanted to check in with her family members and take their opinions on the dress she had tried on. After showcasing her dress to them, Natalie revealed that it was a $5,200 Martina Liana luxe gown. Natalie's family liked the wedding dress she had on with her sister, Melissa, even pointing out how it flared in the front and then covered the whole front. Natalie emphasized that she would be sitting in a chair during the wedding and didn't want a big dress to cover it up. Randy Fenoli assured Natalie that the dress's volume came from underneath layers that could be adjusted. Natalie's mom observed that Natalie was trying to like the dress because others did, but ultimately wanted a different style. Natalie felt sad that all the material that would hide her chair and ultimately decided not to choose the gown. The next bride on Say Yes to the Dress was Nicoletta, who was guided by the new consultant, Sierra. When Sierra asked for more details about Nicoletta's wedding, the latter mentioned that she planned to marry herself. A stunned Sierra took a second and congratulated Nicoletta on her upcoming wedding. When probed further by Sierra, Nicoletta mentioned that this wasn't her first wedding. She had been married previously for 13 years and felt she had to unlearn some thought patterns afterward. Accompanied by her mother, Nicoletta explained that this was a gesture to show that before loving someone else, she had to love herself first.